CompTIA has a new healthcare IT certification. Another reason that you should pay attention to growth in the mobile market, and we've talked to some people who do the hiring, and here's what they're looking for. I'm Mark Pfeffer, and this is the Dice News Update for Tuesday, August 2nd, 2011. I'm at CompTIA's Breakaway Conference in Washington, D.C. We're going to have more video from the conference beginning to post probably next week. But for now, let's start by talking about healthcare IT. This is a field that's been called promising for tech pros, but ironically, many employers there prefer to hire people who have clinical backgrounds, nurses and doctors who've gone out and learned the technology and so can apply both backgrounds to their work. For those who want to come in from the IT side, this can make the whole move more challenging. Well, now CompTIA has come out with a vendor-neutral healthcare IT technician certification. This is for those who want to work with electronic health records. It covers not only IT operations, but also regulatory environments, medical business, security, and organizational behavior. It doesn't feel like this is going to make transitioning into health IT any easier for those coming in from the IT side. And indeed, some recruiters say moving into health IT has been a bigger challenge for IT professionals than a lot of people have anticipated. CompTIA sees that challenge too, and it's working to educate employers that when it comes to IT work, they're really better off working with people with an IT background. There's a lot of talk here about the growing importance of mobile environments and the necessity for you to expand your knowledge about their technology and working with it. Here's one reason why. Smartphone sales this year are going to pass 420 million devices. By the end of 2016, they'll exceed 1 billion devices in a single year. That's according to IMS research. In this year's first quarter, Nokia led the industry in market share with 24%, followed by Apple with 19%. RIM had 16% of the market and was followed by Samsung and HTC. That's the basics of the landscape, but again, look at the unit growth and look at why it's a good thing to learn about. I've been talking to a lot of tech business owners and executives down here. These are the people that actually make the hiring decisions in a lot of these companies. And all of them agree on one thing. If you want to get a job, you've simply got to network. It makes all the difference to them when somebody comes in and hands them the resume of a colleague compared to when they get one from a job posting of somebody they have no connection with. There's two identical resumes, let's say. One of them's warm and one of them comes from a complete stranger. They're going to pick the warm resume pretty much every time. And what do they hire on? Well, it's not just your tech skills. The skills get you in the door. But when you're interviewing, it's your skills plus their feeling about how you'll fit in with the company and your enthusiasm for the technology that's going to actually get you the job. I hear from a lot of candidates who don't like this whole idea. They don't like the fact that they have to network. They don't feel it's important for them to have a cultural fit. They really feel that they need to be hired on their technical skills alone. But whether you like it or whether anybody likes it, the reality is you have to have these kind of soft skills and you have to have these kind of networking skills if you actually want to get the job. So you should really think about it and look for articles, some that we've posted, but you can also find them in a lot of other places, that tell you how to ease your way into networking, how you can prepare to convince employers that you've got the fit and you've got the enthusiasm and why they should hire you. That's all for this week. Kat Miller's going to be back soon with another edition of Dice TV. I'll be back next Tuesday. Until then, I'm Mark Pfeffer, the senior editor of the Dice Blog Network, and we now return you to your regular desktop.